Hi and welcome to Time with Natalie, a brand new show which aims to inspire, motivate and educate our viewers. My name's Natalie and I'll be taking you on a journey which will hopefully give you an insight into some extraordinary lives and also bring you the best in interviews and music. Kicking off the series is a topic which I think comes up time and again, and it's a subject which many women struggle with. We're going to be talking about beauty and our obsession with our looks. What is the definition of beauty? What makes someone beautiful? These are some of the questions we'll be tackling in today's show. This guest is a man who's one of the top plastic surgeons in the country, Dr. Michael Payne. He's operated on thousands of people, including celebrities, and says he actually tries to encourage people not to visit him by giving them tips on how to improve their looks without having cosmetic surgery. Why don't we take a quick look at this? Hello Dr. Payne and welcome to the show.
Hello, Natalie.
Now, the cosmetic surgery industry is a multi-million-pound industry. Would you say that it is contributing to the problems that we have in society? Because a lot of people have problems with their image as it is. So would you say, in your opinion, that cosmetic surgery is something that actually is contributing?
Yes and no. Yes, there's always two sides to it. I think that it is more known now what we can do and what we can achieve with it, but it was always there, and from ancient years on we were always trying to look better, and now we have the abilities to do it.
But it's not without its problems though, is it? Because, you know, we do read a lot and we see a lot of images of cosmetic surgery that's gone wrong. You see pictures of, you know, women that have gone to surgeons and come out with a result which they, you know, would never have envisaged. So it's not always a fail-safe way of trying to improve looks, is it?
You have to be very careful with it. I think that we can't achieve everything. We can't do wonders. We can't do miracles. We can achieve a lot, yes, but the expectations are very big and we can't reach them all the time. But I think if you have the right expectations, patients are happy with the results.
So what would you say to somebody who comes to you and wants an operation that you and yourself personally know is an operation that they don't really need? Because again, we do hear a lot of stories of surgeons that will just operate for the sake of operating. Would you encourage somebody to actually not have surgery done? So if they came to you and you really didn't feel that they needed something done?
I think all the good surgeons would do the same. They would tell the patient that they don't need the surgery. Yes, I think everybody who is well educated and know the business would not do the surgery. Yes, but what we always say, we can give them information about it, but maybe it's not the right time to do it yet. Maybe they need to wait longer, and maybe they need several consultations, and then we can answer that.
Because there is a big risk involved, isn't there, which I think a lot of people don't really think about or really realise, because at the end of the day it is an operation like any other operation that you would have done for any other problem that you had. So how much do you stress the actual risks to people with regards to, you know, going and having plastic surgery?
I think we always point out all the risks. Yes, we always tell that an operation has a lot of risk factors, and gender risk with every operation we point out. The problem is, I think, that people would like something to change and they don't listen to the risks and they go ahead anyway, yes, and they say life is a risk anyway. Getting too doing your daily work is a risk already. So they don't want to hear about risk. Nobody wants to hear about risk. They always consider it won't be me, it will be somebody else, yes. And I think we are improving and we are trying to minimize the risk. That is when our profession needs to be really professional and sometimes say, no, you can't have this done because it's too risky.
Thank you, Dr. Payne, for joining me on today's show. I really
Good night,
appreciate it. Thank you so much. Welcome to Your Time, the section where you get to express your opinion and ask your questions on anything relating to the show or any other topics that you'd like us to talk about. Don't forget, the email address is info@timewithnatalie.com. Okay, and first up, we have an email from Sandra from Northampton. I've always had an issue with my weight, and sometimes I do consider having cosmetic surgery to help this, but I'm very scared about what people might think if I go ahead with it. I know it's up to the individual what they choose to do, but do you think that people will think badly of me? Thanks for your question, Sandra, and it certainly is a good point. I agree with what you've said, and I also believe that it's a decision that is completely up to the individual. It's a personal decision. Obviously, something like cosmetic surgery is not a quick fix to any problem, but it really is up to the individual themselves. I also question the motives behind why somebody would want to have surgery. If it's for a particular reason where, you know, you've got a partner or somebody saying to you that you need to change something because they don't like it, then that really isn't the right reason. It's got to be your own personal reason, and it's got to be completely your decision and something that you feel to do for yourself. So I hope that helps answer your question, Sandra, and thanks for sending it through.